It's loading. We love it loading. Perfect. Okay, so welcome to your first eviction ceremony of the hypnotic Big Brother summer kind of thing. So we are going to let the nominees plead their case before you, and then we will give you guys 3 minutes to finalize your votes. If you guys want to talk during that time, I'm fine with that. But we're gonna first give the two nominees their chance to plead their cases. So Gabby and Lawrence, is Lawrence here? Oh, Lawrence left for a second. So, um, so Gabby or Lawrence, whichever one of you wants to go first to plead your
I'll
case.
start.
You want to start, Gabby?
Yeah, I'll start. I don't say that I would really love to be here because I've gotten to know so many amazing people, and I would love the opportunity to keep playing and keep getting to know you all.
And Lawrence, do you want to plead your case for tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make my plea worthwhile. So you guys should keep in mind that you should think about what you want. Do you want somebody who was very good about power veto competition, keep, and then what? But down the road, that person becomes a threat. You got to, man, we should pick this person out first. Man, we should make it. But other than that, I know I have a rocky start with everybody, but I can make it up if you guys plan to keep me in the game. Because I will, after this ceremony, I'm gonna be very loyal, and I'm gonna start talking the shit talking connecting with people. Some people already did, and it's on my bot. Yep, but are the bad you consider keeping me and take out Victor early? What's your choice? And I'm and also I'm not big. Not threatening. People think I am.
Okay. With that being said, everyone now has 3 minutes, so we'll get until 9:39 until finalize all your votes. Feel free to talk and everything during that time. I know it's like 3 minutes, so.
Did I send them?
What?
We can do shout outs, right?
Yeah, go ahead, do shout outs.
Oh, okay. I did send a vote. I'm resending the vote.
Shout out Seb,
Okay,
my podcast.
We love Seb.
We love him.
This is
Okay,
the first,
shout out to Tawny. That's one of my progress, and shout out to Karen, who's
So
my
this-
other.
the
Iconic
What?
progress.
because
Shout
I
out-
heard.
Oh, sorry.
Jazzy, go ahead.
I was gonna say shout out to my podcast, Max and Mike. Love you guys. Mwah.
I heard that somebody was a little upset that I snatched this podcast up, but shout out to Mac and Julia Rowe. Love them so much.
Yeah, I wanted Julia Rowe, but you beat me to it.
I wanted Mac, but it's okay.
Oh, Julia Rowe requested to be in.
Julia Rowe
Shout
is-
Shout out to my
Julia
podcast.
Rowe.
Shout out to my podcast, Kevin and Grace. Love you guys so much.
Kevin's in your prod shop?
No.
What a shock.
I'm so surprised right now.
Shout out to my podcast, Jesse and Nick Manor.
Such a great duo, honestly.
Oh,
Nick
so
Manor
They
is also
are.
iconic.
We love you, Nick Manna. Sorry for voting you out first last time.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Nick,
Shout out to Cam and Jen, my podcast icons.
who's your podcast?
Jen and Cam.
That is a hot duo.
right?
Podcast? I don't have any. My podcast is just a production from this game. I go in and have conversations
Well,
with
shout out to Prod.
Shout out me.
Shout out to Prod.
Like if we do that again, Marvin, like just say shout out to Prod. You don't have to have a prod guest like.
Oh, I don't need a podcast.
Prod is the best prod guest. Let's be real.
Exactly.
Like, we got such an amazing Prod team. Shout out to them.
We do. We love prod.
Listen.
Also shout out to Topher, the Inferno prod.
Period. Shout out to
Period.
Topher.
We love Topher.
Period.
Because Mikey just got let in, Mikey, if you want to just finalize your vote, and also if you want to shout out people because we're shouting out people, feel free.
Shout out to Mikey's prod guest.
Mikey, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
That's embarrassing. Anyway, shout out the fat nap that I just took. I woke up and I'm delirious, so I'm gonna go finalize my vote.
And
Woo to the
once
fat nap.
Mikey's vote is finalized, we will get to it.
Lay. I
Shout
don't know.
out to my prod guest, Jason.
I have a question for you guys, and it's very serious. Have you guys walked that fucking duck yet?
Every day.
Yeah.
Shout out to the duck I just walked.
That was the conversation we had on Zoom. Like, but I think before, or I think after the veto picks, like that was the conversation we had. Like, on that.
Last night was all about duck walking.
You better walk that
Alright.
fucking duck.
Well,
Walk
we
that
have all the votes. So the person who is evicted tonight may have a few minutes to say some words, say their goodbyes, and then please leave the Zoom call. We will tell you what's happening after and stuff like that. And then we'll get on with the night. So by a vote of 13-0, Lawrence, you have been evicted from the Big Brother Hypnotic House. If you would like to say anything, please feel free.
I'm gonna be pretty mean about this, but they don't leave me the house. It won't really. I'm really gone. So, Sean, you're dead meat. You always put me up because you're annoying me. The stupidest reason, the history of reasons why you put me up because you're annoyed with me. But so no, Tanner, you're dumb too. I thought I had your vote, but no, you just vote the majority because I feel safe with the majority. So Tanner, everybody should get rid of Tanner because Tanner dilutes him. And he every time I play with him, he's always talking about pod games, so it's kind of annoying. Also, everybody else, have a good. Everyone else, don't listen to whatever Sean's telling you because she's just gonna put you up again because he'll be annoyed with you guys. So other than that, I'm only rooting for certain people. So, I'm not gonna pick papers. But I hope Marvin do a great game, and I give them a best of luck.
Good game, Lawrence.
Lawrence, thank you so much for playing. May you please leave the Zoom call?
I should leave.
I guess he didn't walk that fucking.
I'm just gonna say,
Did-
why
did-
does it
did-
matter that I talk
did-
about past games? Like,
Did he say that?
It's a party
he
in the
wishes
USA,
I go
y'all.
far?
Oh my god.
why does it
I'm so
matter that I
confused when he
talk
said
about
that
past
to
games?
me,
Like,
though.
why does it matter?
Like, called him out.
He was just salty. Let it go, Tanner.
All right, and I'm gonna
'cause
hand this
I'm
over to
saying, like, why
Jacob.
does it matter for people for who wants to keep me longer and stuff?
Like, it doesn't. Let him be
He
salty.
was just salty. Had to get
Congrats
it
on
out
staying,
somehow.
Gabby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations,
Congrats,
Gabby.
Congrats, Gabby.
Everyone.
In a unanimous vote,
All-
too.
Right? Yeah.
Do these HOH results.
All right, everybody. Well, first off, congratulations on surviving the first week. In the grand scheme of things, that's not very impressive, but for one of you guys, that's the best I can say for you. But we'll see who that person is. Time for the HOH competition results. There was a couple of people who speculated this, and it is true. Those mandatory trust rankings that we asked you guys to do, that determined who the HOH was. If you're familiar with chain of commands, it's kind of like that, but here's how it works. It's called list master. I took everybody's averages out, how highly or lowly you were ranked on everybody's lists. The person with the highest rated average will become the first list master. Whoever is at the bottom of their trust rankings or their list will be eliminated from the competition, and they will be ineligible to be the HOH. But then that person becomes the next list master. So whoever is at the bottom of their list will be ineligible to compete. Now, a couple things just for context, there are a couple things we need to do. I removed Lawrence from everybody's lists, obviously, as he has just been recently evicted, unanimously, but evicted nonetheless. His rankings will not count. Sean's list will not count as they are the outgoing head of household. Therefore, Sean was removed from all the lists as well. Luckily, we've gotten a list from everybody. So, yeah, so the results don't affect anything. We will not reveal who the highest rated player is, but knowing who the first person is eliminated, I guess good on you if you know it's you. But you won't know that. So let's get right into the HOH results. So the first list master, the highest rated person on average, the person at the bottom. Oh, and also last thing, if the person at the bottom of your list is already eliminated, it's whoever's lowest of the people left in the competition. I will not make that distinction. I will not specify who or when that rule applies, but just know that for a fact. So the first list master, the person at the bottom of their list is Keaton. Keaton, whenever you get here, ironically, the one person who couldn't show up today, you were not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Keaton's list, as Keaton is the next list master, is Gabby. Gabby, you are not the next head of household. The person at the bottom of Gabby's list is Casey. Casey, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Casey's list is Brian. Brian, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Brian's list is Timmy. Timmy, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Timmy's list is Tanner. Tanner, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Tanner's list is Nick. Nick, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Nick's list is Joel. Joel, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Joel's list is Marvin, leaving all women and Mikey to be potentially the head of household. The person at the bottom of Marvin's list is Lauren. Lauren, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Lauren's list is Madison. Madison, you are not the head of household. The person at the bottom of Madison's list is Jazzy, which means it comes down to Mikey and Allie. Jazzy, as the last list master, the last list master decides to try saying that 5 times fast. The person at the bottom of Jazzy's list is Mikey. So congratulations, Allie. You are the second head of household of the season. You have successfully survived the list master purge.
Congrats, Allie.
Congratulations, Allie.
Congratulations, Allie.
Congrats,
Thank
Allie.
you.
Work, Allie.
I did not expect this.
Congrats, Ali.
Naturally. But so, Allie, we will schedule a time that best fits you for nominations. Ideally, the nomination ceremony will be tomorrow and the subsequent veto picks afterwards. Again, congratulations, Allie, on winning HOH. Congrats on Gabby for staying, and congrats on everybody else who survived week 1. We still got a couple things in store, so good luck, everybody.
Walk that fucking duck.
I'm just gonna get some time to cool down because I'm agitated what the person evicted just said. Like,
No, I get it. Like,
I'm gonna stop the recording, but I just wanted to say that we're gonna that this week round and hopefully rounds to come will not be as long as the first round. We did give that break day. We're not giving the break day right now. So nominations will be tomorrow, and I'm gonna go off the live.